Okay everybody, this is the complete transformation process for Ironfactory Phantom, which is their take on Mirage. Just a reminder, it is only the transformation process. The in-depth review with comparisons has been separately uploaded. And of course, bear with me because as you can see, this is of course translucent plastic and I'm going to be as detailed as possible so you can use this as a reference point. Right, what we need to do to start off with is turn it round, bring this piece down from the back of his head, fold it all the way over. Then we're going to separate the chest like so. Take this at the front, lift it up and then cascade, open this right the way up. Right, I'm just going to move the arms slightly out of the way for now, like so. And indeed, fold out these waist sections. You just saw they were there. They needed to come out like so. That's going to create clearance to fold these fists back in like that. Right, what we need to do, and this is where it gets tricky already, we need to bring these up. We need to bring the wheels forward like so on a separate axis, rotate this around like so. So you've got the flat part there. So what I did was I held on to the front of the bumper spoiler part, and if I can show you this side, because these are on two completely separate levers. What I need to, there you are, if I hold on to this, I can bring the wheel forward. Again, you can hopefully see this. There you go. See, it's on a separate lever. Turn this around 180 degrees, because once you've got these on the smooth side, what this enables you to do, I told you this is fiddly, is bring these right over past this. There we go. Right over like this. And bring it over. Now you can bring the front up, fold the front down and start to line things up like that. You'll know if it's in the right place because this part we took off the back of the head, it will fit neatly in there, and then these will fit neatly on the top as well. What we can then do is just correct this, so we can bring these up, rotate the bumper spoiler front part. I don't know what it's called in a Formula 1 car, I have to be honest, but you can join them up and then line the wheels up. Right, what we'll do now before I forget is we'll turn the bottom half around, but we'll just leave that alone for now. Make sure it's dead center because it will cause problems in the future. Right, make sure these doors are folded out. What we're going to do, we're going to fold the fists in, and then what we're going to do, we're going to turn the orientation around on the bicep so it's up, and then we're going to turn it in, like in fact we're going to turn it up like so. And then what we're going to do as we push this up, when you then take this part at the bicep swivel, you can bring it underneath. You know it's in the right place because the screw's on the outside, and then we're going to click this right into position like so. It'll fit nice and snug, and it does indeed click in. So what we did was we turned the fist in, we brought the bicep up, and then we turn the orientation around so that the screw's there. So I need to turn it back like that, and I'm going to bring this up, and I'm going to bring and slot this over. So we're looking for the tab there to go into that bit that was tied around the waist a second ago. You can see that bit's snug in, this bit isn't. So what I need to do is come out, reposition this, lift it all the way up and over. And indeed, it's probably better if I look at this side now, so you can see where I'm aiming it. I'm aiming to get it in line and on top of this tab down there. Wow, this is so fiddly. It really is. But it's great. Don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking it. I think it's fantastic. Let's just see what's going on. Turn this up out of the way. Lift it over. Let's try it this way. Drop it down into position. There we go. And then you can click the doors on. The waist was catching it, that's what it was. And then you can click that into position. Once you've got the doors flat, you can see that that's nice and flush. Right, what we need to do is the double cascade. So watch this. Fold out the wheels first and foremost, like so. There we go. And then the double cascade is look over over on itself like that, and then forward, over on itself, and then forward. Let's line up the tabs on the inside first and foremost before doing the spoiler. I know the back bit's definitely a spoiler. Then clip this over there, and again it's just a case now of lining the tabs and everything underneath up, and there is your alternate mode. Okay, so let's take him back to robot mode. This is still just as tricky with this front bit. But if we start off with the back part, separate this, double cascade out the legs like so, fold the wheels to the back, fold the wheels to the back, separate these, and then let's spin the waist around so we don't have to worry about it later on. Separate the tabs here, which of course are the side panels. Then what you can do is separate the fists, lift these out, and then of course just bring them down out of the way. Fold the waist section in at the same time, again so you don't forget. Turn the orientation around, fold the waist section in, and then just move these out of the way. I'm going to separate that again, bring out the fist and turn this around so it's more like the correct orientation for when we need it. Turn it around, and again I've got these out of the way. Right, let's separate this, bring the wheels forward, rotate that way round first. So bring the wheels round, rotate it round so you've got the flush side, and then what this enables us to do is separate this from the back, and then we should be able to slide all of this up past. This is the trickiest bit, getting this to pass here. So let's separate it first and foremost from the head, bring this through this gap there. I'm trying to get, there we go, I've got it all the way through, right out the back, push it all the way down. Then you're going to rotate this around, and at the same time what you then need to do is take the wheel and rotate that all the way back. Did you see they're on separate things? So this is on a separate way. Turn this around, hold on to that, grab the wheel, and then carefully fold it all the way back as well. Now you can bring the front part over his head like so. Keep pushing these back out of the way. You've got this cutout there in the center. Fold the chest piece down, aim this tab straight into there. These will keep coming forward, keep pushing them back out of the way. Bring this down, click that into position, and same principle, keep folding these down. Then you can take the wheels, fold it all the way back like so. Lift up the shoulders. There we go, lift up the shoulders. Now you can see the wheels are still a bit high, so what I need to do is hold. Again, remember these are on separate axes, or separate levers, shall we say. Bring this down. Let's have a look. I need to then bring, that part's already come up, which is perfect. And straighten up these like that. Just bring the wheel down a little bit more. There we go. Wheels are down. These are up. And although they're still a little bit high, so what I need to do, take the wheel, fold it all the way around, and then it'll go behind there like so. There we go. That is the robot mode with these bits sticking up at the back. Hope you found this useful. Take care, guys. Okay, I need to quickly correct myself and just add this at the top. Now, the reason why these weren't going all the way down is because what I needed to do first and foremost is fold these down. So that was completely my mistake. Fold this right down, and that is, of course, looking much better how it should have been at the end. So there you go. That's the bit that we need to add at the end, and that is the complete transformation process of him.